Welcome to another episode of 28 Days. Today we're going to talk about some of the things you might not know about your period. This episode is meant to be interactive, so please comment below or on Facebook and head over to www.28days.com.au for more information. Now let's get started. Some of these things I actually didn't know until I started doing some research. I'd be very interested to know that if you've heard of all of these things or if it's just me. One of the quirky facts I have learnt that in the normal lifespan of a lady, she will use 11,800 tampons. That's a lot of tampons. Now, one of the reasons I've created 28 Days and a goal is to take away the stigma about talking about periods. I'm still a little bit iffy on some things, but we'll see how we go. This first one is something that I've actually only just learned, and I've been speaking with a couple of friends in the medical industry to find out if it's true, and that is about being preemptive with your period pain. When I was a lot younger, I used to get a lot of bad period pain and I never could take anything that seemed to make it go away. Now apparently it's best to be preemptive with your pain relief. I have spoken with a couple of friends and they do agree as long as it's within the relevant time frame. For example, with Panadol and Nurofen, about 4 to 6 hours. So if you're regular and you know that you generally get your period on a Tuesday at 12 o'clock, when you wake up on Tuesday morning, take some Panadol, take some Nurofen, and you'll find that you'll actually preempt your pain and relieve it prior to it starting. This works because sometimes when you do take the medicine, it's going to take a little while to kick in. So you actually remove that time and end up being pain-free. Naprogesic is a little bit longer, it's about 8 to 10 hours, so you can possibly take that the night before if you do know that you generally get your period in the morning, or take it of the morning of the day that you get it. I'd love to hear how it works for you. Next, it's not normal if your period interferes with your daily activities. And I don't mean when you need to just have a day on the couch, lying down, watching some movies because you need some you time. Take it. If you need to relax and you need to look after you, do it. However, if there's something that you normally like doing and you can't do it, any sports, activities, anything like that, you should be able to do these. So if you're having some issues, go and chat with your doctor and find out if, in your case, that this is normal or not. There is a small percentage where this would be normal, somewhere between 5 and 10%. However, if there's something that you absolutely love doing and you can't when you have your period, do go and see your doctor. Now, I only found this out a couple of years ago, so I'll be interested to see if you knew it, and that is that you can get pregnant while you have your period. I know, right? And you're probably laughing at me because you've known this forever. However, I believe that my period education had to do with Cleo and my friends, so bear with me. So if you've got a short cycle, so you may or may not have only a few days of bleeding, or you have a long period, so 7 days or so of bleeding, and then a few days before ovulation. If you have sex during this time, you can actually, with sperm living 3 to 5 days after ejaculation, you can get pregnant. So I'd be interested to see if you did know that. Now here's something we all love to talk about, and one I'm still a little bit funny on, but we'll just power on through and it'll become more normal the more we talk about it, and that is discharge. So, everyone has discharge, and knowing what yours is and how your system works is very beneficial for you. So normally you should have your days of bleeding, a few dry days, and then you'll have discharge. Knowing what your normal cycle is and how many days and the colour and the smell and all of that sort of thing, knowing that will be beneficial for you if it changes. So know what your cycle is, and if something changes, do go and see your doctor. Ladies, it is absolutely normal to be irregular. The normal period cycle can last from anywhere between 21 and 45 days, and it is very unlikely, even if you do have normally a 21-day period 12 months a year, it's very unlikely that it will be the same every single 12 months. There are many things that can affect our period and our cycle, including diet, stress, weight loss, exercise, anything, pregnancy. So if you are a few days late here or there, and it's all particularly 1 or 2 months, don't stress. That's probably going to be the cause of it. Make sure you take care of you and it'll come. However, if you are concerned about it, it's been a few months, do go and see your doctor. Like the rest of your body, the skin around your genitals is really sensitive, so make sure, particularly when you have your period, you don't use any harsh soaps. The best is something with a pH level right around your skin tone, so 7. So the final one that you might not have considered before is when your mum went through menopause. This doesn't help me at all because my mother had it, and she's going to love that I'm telling you this. My mother had a hysterectomy when I was about 15, so I've got no idea. However, when your mother went through menopause is important to you because it's hereditary. So know when hers is, and you've got a little bit of an insight as to when yours was. I'd love to hear if you knew about these, or if there's something here that you've never heard of before, or if you've got any questions. Please comment below or on Facebook, and I'll be sure to return your message. Also email me, jess@28days.com.au, because I'd love to hear from you, and I reply to all of my messages personally. As I mentioned last time, 28 Days the podcast is coming, so please, if you know of any women who are inspirational in business, in health, in their careers, please let me know. Email me at jess@28days.com.au, because I would love to hear from you. I'd love to interview women who can inspire the rest of us. I trust you're having an amazing day wherever you are, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Thanks for listening.